You are now watching a Fuego production. Gracias, amigos. Fly, Eagles, fly. Welcome to the Nest Out West, where Eagles fans are always the best. I will always ride or die for this team, and when I'm gone, please bury me in green. Now I don't want to come off like I'm bragging, but I'm gonna bring the heat like an effing dragon. You could call me Fuego, aka Phillyzilla, coming to you like the Thriller in Manila. Lots of collabs and live streams galore. You're gonna love what I have in store. Giving you my all, I always will try. And just remember, it's fly, Eagles, fly. Yeah.
So Phil Simms wants to make a top 40 quarterback list and leave off our quarterback? Phil Simms, the one-time crybaby New York Giants and the 19 whatsoever's quarterback?
Sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Fuego, but it's actually Chris Simms, not Phil. Phil's son, Chris Simms, who couldn't make it as an NFL quarterback and now is a sideline reporter for NBC Sports.
Hold on. Wait. You say this gentleman's name is it's not Phil Simms? It's a name of Chris Simms? Who in the rat's ass is Chris Simms? Who gives a rat's ass about some curtailed rich kid didn't get anywhere unless his daddy got him a job? Chris Simms.
What is good? What is going on? And what is cracking? I am Philly Foothills, and I am back in the Nest Out West, where I'm trying to bring you the best when it comes to Philadelphia Eagles content on YouTube. Billies, thank you for joining me. And you know what? I'm kind of pissed off about this quote unquote quarterback ranking from someone who I think had maybe one good game as a quarterback in the NFL, and after that didn't do diddly squat, didn't live up to the Simms name. Like his daddy, played successfully at quarterback for the New York Crybabies for quite a long time back in the day. But I mean, this top 40 ranking is ridiculous. But before I get into the content, I want to stop and thank each and every one of you out there, Philbillies, Eagles Nation, all the even division rivals, things like that, football fans in general who have become part of the Nest Out West and really, really shown your love and support. I really, really do. I am humbled every time I get on here and I'm able to provide content and get feedback, positive feedback from you guys. It's very, very enjoyable. And, I just really want to make sure that you guys know that I recognize it. I recognize the love, and it is very much, it's very much appreciated and honored, definitely, in the Nest Out West, in the Philly Foothills household, definitely everything like that. So thank you guys. But yeah, let's jump right into the content. Okay, so I mean, this top 40 list had me going after. I mean, it's just, I could argue with half of this list that they're better than not only that they're better than Jalen Hurts, but that they should be on the top 40 list. I mean, I definitely think our quarterback should have been on this list, especially with as many rookies that are on this list. And I'm just gonna start it off with the first. I got it in tiers of 3 question marks. First one, it's the first question mark. It's a single question mark group, and to me that's Jared Goff, Joe Burrow, Sam Darnold, Cam Newton, Jimmy G, and Taysom Hill. And I say, and Cam Newton's lumped in there. I know he's won an NFL MVP, but Cam has had a lot of compound injuries now, especially to his lower extremities, things like that. The weapons that he depends on to be fruitful in his career. So definitely, that's my first group of question marks. Jared Goff, I think he's going to have a terrible year this next year with the Detroit Lions. I think Sean McVay had a lot to do with his success in LA. And I think Goff, you're going to see the real Jared Goff this season and for seasons to come. At least for the next few years, I think, as long as Detroit's stuck with him. That's he's a big question mark to me, and to say that he's better than, I get it. He's gone to a Super Bowl, and he's proven it on the NFL level. That's why I have him in my my top question mark group here. Which means that the further I go along, the bigger the question marks I'm going to have, definitely. Then we have Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's coming off a major knee injury on a team that does not have a lot of weapons. They got rid of AJ Green. Yeah, they did draft an offensive lineman to protect him. No, they did not draft an offensive lineman. They drafted Jamar Chase. Did they not? The Bengals? Yeah, pretty sure they did. So yeah, so he's got a weapon there, but I still very much question Joe Burrow and whether he's going to be able to fully be back 100% this year. Next on the list is Sam Darnold, another guy who has had a lot of, he's definitely going to be, he's obviously on a new team. He's definitely going to have some new pieces to work with. But that's just another question mark to me. As far as we don't really know what we have with Sam Darnold. And for the most part, from what we do know, it's not very good. So that's why he's, another one in my group here. But I already talked about Cam Newton. Jimmy G, I think he's on the, I think he's going to be the quarterback too, unless he gets traded from San Francisco this year. I think they're going to really fling it with Trey Lance there in the Bay. But Jimmy G's another one, top 40 quarterback. Really, he's going to be, you're going to put a second string quarterback more than likely this year. I'm not saying he deserves to be second string. I'm not saying that at all. He's about average starting quarterback in this league, right around there. Sometimes he tries to do too much, but when he plays within himself, I think he's decent. And then the last one in this group is Taysom Hill. I mean, he's been a gimmick quarterback for the most part. I know Drew Brees is retired now, and it's going to be up to him and Jameis to battle it out for the starting quarterback position. But there's another one. Say if Jameis beats him out, there's another one that you're putting a second string quarterback ahead of Jalen Hurts. Really? Come on, Chris. Unbelievable. And like I said, this list goes on and on and on. The second group here, I have listed as Danny Pesos Jones, Andy Dalton, Teddy Bridgewater, Drew Lock, and Tyrod Taylor. I mean, Tyrod Taylor didn't even play majority of last year, so there's going to be a level of rust definitely with him. And to me, he is a right around that average to below average starting quarterback in the NFL anyway. And Drew Lock, that's another more of an unproven quarterback in this league. Teddy Bridgewater, he's also on the same team as Drew Lock. So I mean, that's another group right there, that one of those is going to be a number 2 quarterback for their team, respectively, this year. And you're listing them higher than Jalen Hurts on your top 40 quarterback list. That's so much. The disrespect just continues to mount and mount for this guy, and I think he's just going to use it for fuel. I'm hoping so anyway. The competitor that he is, I think he will. He's just going to use it for gasoline on the fire, which is the fire that burns within him, and it's just he continues to get slapped in the face by the media, by these rankings, things like PFF, now Chris Sims. It just continues, and even even the CBS rankings, where they were ranked Devontae Smith, below some of these other younger guys, Elijah Moore and guys like that. Because it has a lot to do with the quarterback. The national media just does not like Jalen Hurts, and he definitely has to prove it to them. But I mean, Daniel Jones, he hasn't done anything in this league. He's not going to do anything, and he's a quarterback from Duke. I mean, that just says it all to me. Andy Dalton, he was on the Bengals for several years, but this past year he was on the Cowboys, and I believe he got picked up by I think Andy Dalton's now on the Chicago Bears, if I'm not mistaken. But that's just to me, this is the double question mark group. And then, like I said, you have the group of the duo on the same team of Bridgewater and Locke, and you're ranking one of those a second string quarterback higher than a starting quarterback in this league. Really, Chris? I think you're really searching for ratings for people to talk about you. And hey, I guess you got me talking about you, and I'm not the only Eagles content creator. I'm sure I'm not the only content creator out there about football, period, in these slower times with the NFL and things like that, who have been talking about your BS, just I could wipe my butt with it list of quarterbacks that I totally, I have definitely a lot of disagreements with, as you can see. And like I said, Tyrod Taylor, he didn't even play a majority of last year. That was Justin Herbert's team. Tyrod got that punctured lung from the team doctor, and after that, Justin Herbert was on fire. So, and then this last group is just, this last group is laughable because the majority of them haven't even taken a damn snap in the NFL, and this is my what the F, with question marks, and that's Zach Wilson, Trevor Lawrence, Mac Jones, Trey Lance, Justin Fields, Case Keenum. I mean, I know he's not a rookie, but really, you're going to rank Case mother effing Keenum above Jalen Hurts on the limited sample size that you had from him in last year and all the great things that you've seen from him in college? I mean, come on, man. Really? And then, really, like, who in the hell is Kellen Mond? I don't know. I did quite a bit of draft coverage and things like that, and I know I don't watch a lot of college football, and those of you who probably do know who this is, but I mean, I guess he's a quarterback from some smaller school, mid-range school. I think at Mississippi State or something like that, but I'm probably mistaken on that. But Kellen Mond, really? Kellen freaking Mond. Chris, you were, I think that you may have been drinking too much of that carbonated water or something like that, because I think those, the carbonation's getting to your brain or something like that, because your brain has got some leaks in it, buddy. Definitely, you need to get to the to the hospital. Get your mind right. Get your mind checked, because this list is absolutely. I listed 18 guys just now, so that's roughly half the list of the top 40. The other half, the other 22, I'm okay with, but these guys, and especially this last group, that, like I said, outside of Case Keenum, they haven't even taken a damn snap in the NFL. So we don't even know what they're going to be. We didn't even know who they're going to be. And we don't even know what they're capable of at this next level. So these are my thoughts. I'm done with my rant from now. But, I mean, I need to know what you guys think about Chris Sims' top 40 quarterback list. And, whether you feel that him listing some of these no names, some of these, guys who haven't even, like I said, played a single play in the NFL yet. And he's ranking them higher than Jalen Hurts. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Until next time, as always, fly Eagles fly. Stay mean, stay green. And thanks for viewing me on your screen. And as most importantly, keep it fuego. Oh, and Chris Sims, if you're watching, this is for you. motherfucker.